Beep beep. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Today, as the title suggests, we are going to take things slow. Nope. Today, we are going to take things slow. So, if you were here for my previous Minecraft stream, you would know that I lost everything. As in my diamond armor, my diamond everything. It was enchanted too, granted. Not really well enchanted. It had like protection 1. But it was certainly something that I wanted to keep, and I lost everything in the previous stream. So the point of today's stream, and you could basically tell by the music in the background, is essentially to take things slow. I've got my not scented candle, but it's just like air freshener of sorts to sort of set the vibe. I got some tunes, royalty-free music in the background that hopefully you guys will enjoy. And we got some Minecraft. That's honestly all we're going to be doing today. We're just going to take a lowdown. We're going to sit back, relax, and just play some Minecraft. For this, I unfortunately am going to have to disable Minecraft music, and that's real unfortunate. But it is what it is. So my goal essentially is just to get back everything that I lost. And we begin with this. A beautiful, beautiful sunset. I think it's a sunset. Okay. Now the stream should be fine, I hope. I'm looking at the stream through my phone. Alright. So we are going to be resting up, and I'm going to be looking for my chest real quick to see what I've got. Remember, I lost everything, like everything. So I'm basically gonna have to start from scratch. I'm gonna have to start from scratch, and we're just gonna see how it goes. Honestly, this I don't even know if I'm using the terminology correct, but having this music in the background is it's honestly a pretty good stimming. Oh my god, that scared me. Crease, thank you so much for the subscription, man. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Today we are deviating from our more high octane streams and stuff like that. Sorry to those who are trying to chat in the chat right now, but just wait a minute and you'll be fine. It's mainly done just to keep like the grifters and the trolls out, because I don't know, people like doing that these days, or you know, ever since the internet was a thing, I guess. So what we're gonna do is quickly craft some tools. I don't have any iron. I don't think so. Do I actually not have iron? That is saddening. That is actually kind of sad. Oh my god. All right. We ain't got nothing. All right. Today, well, for me at least in my part of the world, it's a Monday. So essentially we're just gonna, honestly, I'm taking the time to just chill here. Yo, what's up, Cheese? Crash, oh my god. Sup, bro? Where have you been? Oh my god, Crash. Yeah, it's live right now, Cheese. But welcome to the stream, everyone. Crash, where have you been, dog? You know, I literally thought this in the previous stream. I was like, dang, where's Crash? I've been surviving. That's all we can do these days. Sit back and relax, man. I'm glad you're here. I'm genuinely glad you're here. Like, I was not expecting like my OG viewers to be here today, but I'm very, very happy you're here. I'm your 777th sub. Yeah, lucky you, Cheese. Lucky you. Yeah, I just need a good chill out time. Then chill then do what you must, man. The goal for this stream is to that's literally the goal, to chill, because I've been doing a lot of high octane streaming lately. High octane in my words. And I kind of, cause you know, there's a part of me that just likes to chill as well, or at least strives to chill. And we're gonna take things slow for once rather than let my ADHD take over. Can I friend you? I feel like you would be fun to play with. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't really take any sort of like friend requests or anything from my viewers. I might make a Discord one day, but even then, that's a bit like I don't know. I'm unsure, considering that we're just I don't know. But I'm really sorry, man. I don't take friend requests. Okay, so we got stone tools. We're gonna have to head out into the unknown. It's okay, you get it? Thanks for understanding, man. Thanks for understanding. Crash, how have you been, brother? Oh my god, it's been forever. Well, not forever, but it feels forever. Time feels weird. Hopefully you're able to hear like the music in the background. I'm pretty sure, fun fact, in my culture, for Chinese people, pretty if I recall, cheat 777, if I recall. I'm gonna have to search this up because I'm a fake Chinese. Oh my god. All right, 777 meaning in Chinese. Cheat is largely viewed as a positive lucky number representing togetherness, growth, and the union of heaven and earth. Yeah, I'm pretty sure other cultures have that too. Yeah, but yeah. So you're really lucky on this one. Jeez, you're the one that brought us all together. I love the little Pokemon sprites. It's so cool. Yeah, man. I decided to switch it up a little bit. Brother, life has been difficult, honestly. However, I'm talking to a very pretty woman, so I'm happy about that. First of all, I want to say congratulations on talking to the lady. That's an absolute dub. A dub of one of my OG viewers, or any viewer of mine that's loyal type shit, is a dub for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that you're going through at least something good. You know what I'm saying? But I am real sorry to hear that you're going through rough stuff. If you want to talk about it, open up. If you don't, that's perfectly fine. We can just chill in the stream. Yeah, W crash in the chat, baby. Honestly, like, yeah, this is a good segue into like a topic that I think we can talk about. Like, you know how like I don't know, I've been blessed to have like close friends, you know, from high school and stuff, but even then high school wasn't really super fun for me. And one of the things that has been popping up on like my feed, let's say on Instagram lately, has been whatchamacallit, the concept of like fake friends and stuff like that, you know, or people who essentially just praise you in front of you, but at the same time talk smack behind your back, that sort of thing, you know. They're not actually like happy for you, right? And what my point is essentially is, I'm glad to say that I'm essentially someone who tries to just be happy for other people, because when someone else is happy, you get to share that happiness. You know what I mean? I'm really bad at describing shit right now because I'm tired, and also I got back from the gym earlier today. Hey, Minecraft streamer, what's up, poggers? I don't really have a lover yet, but I have a crush on someone, but I don't know what to say to them. Well, I would say just be yourself, but that's kind of cheesy and honestly overdone. So what I could advise you on is this. What do you like about him, first of all? Let's talk about that. You know? That goes for you, for Crash and Cheese. You know what I'm saying? Crease, sorry. Well, Crease Cheese, that works. Nah, don't worry. I love cheese. It's in my name. All right, bet. Like, what do you like about him, man? What makes them feel like they touch your soul in a way unlike any other? You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can get down to the bottom of it. I think talking about our crushes and talking about the people that make the butterflies go in our stomachs, it's a nice thing to do, and it should be done a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we got some iron here. In my first relationship, I made the mistake of being with them because I thought I needed someone to be happy. Turns out that's not good. Who knew? Yeah, trust me, I can relate to that. You know, it's all about, how do I say? When I first heard the advice of work on yourself before you essentially get with someone, I didn't want to believe it, you know. It's not to say that that's a hard rule in life. Of course not, right? But generally, once you start working on yourself, once you really just start understanding who you are, and even just like liking yourself a little bit more than usual, you start to realize, damn, maybe that's what was missing the entire time. I might be projecting here, who knows? I'm not the gospel, but I'm just here to essentially be someone you can talk to. But yeah, I went through something similar like that too, and that's what I'm essentially trying to do right now. And I'm unironically like not even coping. It's been great, honestly. Like I needed this some time to really just understand what it was that I really wanted, especially after my first relationship, or at least what could be considered my first relationship, you know? I really had to take a look at myself and think, damn, what is it that I really need right now in life, you know? What's true to me? What are qualities that I really like in someone, and what are qualities that I don't? And also, Crash, I'm real sorry that you had to go through the pain of, you know, of that rockiness, that nature. Yo, what's up, Adriel? Yo, make a dock and place a boat. I've already made a dock in previous streams. But yeah, I understand the pains of like that heartbreak, you know. I went through it last year, actually. It was really painful, but you know, we got there in the end, right? I'm right here right now. And it was actually what kickstarted me to actually take YouTube streaming a little bit more seriously. So you can kind of say it kind of helped, you know, overall. I don't think I would be here right now streaming to you all, or streaming as often, if it wasn't for that. But yeah, wait, hold on, sorry, I gotta look at the chat. I guess I like the way they talk to me in general. It feels warm and comforting. That's more than enough of a good reason, man. To me, right? It's rare to find someone like that. Someone who, especially because I'm neurodivergent, right? And no, not in the TikTok way, for new viewers who end up seeing this. Not in the undiagnosed way. I actually take medication for ADHD, and I possibly have a little bit of autism as well. It can be very isolating at times, right? It can be very scary, overwhelming, you know? And it's only until recently where I've really started to kind of understand that about myself, you know? Really, oh, this has already been looted. Really just sort of get a grasp of who I am, who I want to be, and what makes me tick, what makes me triggered, what makes me happy, what makes me sad, that sort of thing. And yeah, it can be very isolating. So when you find someone that actually makes you happy, that makes you feel that butterfly in your stomach, even if it's something like they talk to me in a way that comforts me, I would, as someone who's a bit older than most of y'all who are watching, that means a lot. And as you get older, it's rarer than you think. All right. Hold on, let me read the chat again. But yeah, this is the first girl I've spoken to since my last one ended. Lasted 3 years, tore me up to bits when it was over. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I genuinely do feel you. I'm not saying this to be like, oh man, I'm just gonna be empathetic for the sake of it. Nah, man, I know what that's like. When it ended, and for me, mine was short-lived. But even then, when it ended, like I didn't know what to do. You know, it was one of the most heartbreaking things I ever had to like go through in my life, because I felt so intensely for this person, and yet I was left to sort of pick up the pieces, so to speak, when everything went to shit. And it hurt a lot. So I understand. So when someone says like, hey, you know, I went through this and this, I genuinely do understand what you're going through, you know what I mean? It's like, it's rough. It genuinely is rough. But I'm happy that you got through it, man. Like seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I'm glad you got through it. I'm glad you hopefully came out stronger. And I'm glad that whoever you're talking to right now, I hope they treat you right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect yourself, right? You gotta respect yourself, make sure they respect you and respect them. All that sort of stuff, all that fun jazz. And just have fun. Just have fun. All right, let's see here. Oh, and by the way, to answer your question before I can hear the music. All right, perfect. Thank you. Honestly, people who have autism and ADHD, they're just so kind. I can understand why you are. No offense if you take. No offense taken. Don't worry. The reason why, I mean, I have people have said that like, oh my God, they're different. Even like in my job interviews, you know, I've been interviewed before, and they're like, you're different. You know, not in a bad way per se. It's just this is definitely not the typical person that they see. You know, the typical Malaysian that they would interact with. You know, I think, of course, what also applies to this whole thing is essentially just nature and nurture, that sort of thing as well. You know, my parents, they did their best. They weren't the best, they weren't the worst, but I can solemnly say that I love them with all my heart, and they do to me as well, right? Not many people get that privilege, and I'm, first of all, sorry to hear that for anyone who is going through like rough times. You're more than welcome to stay here, like verbatim, if that's the case, right? But instilled within me essentially was kindness. Make sure you always have kindness in your heart. You know what I'm saying? And within my formative years, that's you know, when you're in your formative years, like when you're a kid developing all that stuff, it's a lot more important than people like to think, you know. It's your formative years. You essentially are dictated by that. Not saying that adults can't change. Hell no. You know, but it's a lot more difficult to say. But I am someone who believes that change is possible. I mean, just check out my recent Omni-Man video. If you're into Invincible, as we love respect. Hero, our respectful king. Everyone's kings and queens here, or however you wish to identify. Always remember that. I lost my uncle to COVID in 2020. I have never met him, though I never got to talk to him nor see him because I migrated out of my home country when I was 3 and never moved back until now. I'm really sorry to hear that. I can actually relate to that a little bit by, first of all, I want to say, yeah, I'm sorry. Really, genuinely, I am. I can relate to that in the notion of my grandpa. Funny you mentioned that, Crease or Cheese, is that I was talking to my mom earlier actually, and I was like, Ma, how's grandpa like, you know? Because I've never met him, you know. He died, he quite frankly passed before I was born. I'm 2004, right? And I never got to meet him. And so I most certainly relate to you and understand that sort of, that pain, that hollowness, I suppose, when it comes to that. So I'm real sorry, you know. Okay, right. I was supposed to get iron. But Hero, you are actually an amazing soul. I wish you have an amazing life. I wish for everyone to have an amazing life. You know, some people like to say like, whatchamacallit, well, if everyone has an amazing life, then it's not amazing, is it? Nah. You gotta look at the nuance behind it, because everyone's like definition of amazing is different. You know what I'm saying? For me, my definition of amazing is to be able to feel warmth. What do I mean by warmth is essentially just, I don't have to be in my mind all the time, especially because, you know, neurodivergent. It gets tiring, you know? And working on yourself for so long, it really does take a toll on you and stuff. Yeah, it's just, that's my definition of an amazing life. And when it comes to like financial and stuff like that, I honestly, I would just be more than, like, I would more than accept just being comfortable. I'm able to sustain myself. I'm able to make sure that all my medical bills or like all my provisions are met, you know, and I'm able to just game with my wife or my girl, you know what I'm saying, like with my family, gaming, enjoying family time, anything of the sort, you know. And even if my girl doesn't want to have children in the future, that's okay. That's something we could talk through. That's something we could, you know, compromise on. There's many forms of happiness in this world, you know what I mean? And I genuinely do mean that. I say this to my parents all the time, you know, whenever something happens, it's like, there are a million different ways to live on Earth, you know? So I don't think we really necessarily have the ultimate right to be judge and jury when it comes to this sort of stuff, you know? I mean, if someone's actively hurting another person, then we gotta step in and be like, what the heck? You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't get the right to judge anyone for how they live. All I can do, and all I'm aiming to do right now, is to essentially just provide you guys with a safe space and just vibe. So please speak whatever you want to speak, say whatever you want to say, so long as it's, you know, wholesome, doesn't hurt anyone, blah blah blah, you know. I just want people to feel comfortable in here. Sorry, the rambling in me, sorry about that, Cheese. But yeah, that's essentially how I can relate, and I'm real sorry about what you're going through, man. Like, seriously, it's terrible. COVID was terrible, man, in general. It did everyone dirty, you know? Man, like back then, it was before I got into weightlifting, you know, and I was like the heaviest I ever been. Before I was like completely ambitious. You know those Draw My Lives? I feel like I would like to do that one day if I ever reach like a super big milestone. You know what I mean? I want to do that one day. Just do a Draw My Life. People might think, oh my god, that's cringe, but that's what I grew up with. I grew up with that meta, that beauty of YouTube before everything became all about just making your business. And I'm not saying that the current way of YouTube is like all bad, you know? Hell, even I adopt some of like the methodologies that some YouTubers use, modern day YouTubers use, you know what I mean? But man, this vibe, that's the goal. Hero is our new therapist, free of charge, by the way. Funny you say that, considering that I have a bachelor. I initially am, well, the current plan, right? My initial plan was to do a master's in psychology. I do have a bachelor's degree, and I was initially wanting to do a master's for counseling, but now I'm just essentially just kind of seeing what I want. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. Dude, being completely honest, whatever you decide to do, I will support you, even though I'm a new watcher. That's really sweet of you. That's really sweet of you. But just to let y'all know, and I've always said this ever since like my previous streams and stuff like that, by no means are you obligated to stay. That's obvious, right? But I feel like a lot of YouTubers try to like clinch and hold on to onto their audience, right? And that's not to say I won't miss you guys, you know? An example would be, of course, with Crash earlier, you know? Like, I was like, oh, damn. In my previous streams, right, I was like, dang, Crash wasn't here. Aw, that's real sad to, like, I was like, my heart, you know? I was actually kind of sad a little bit, because, Crash, you've been a big part of my channel. You've been here since 500, around there, like, during my Ironlung stream, and you know, it would suck if you just suddenly disappeared. But I'm very, very happy, more than I let on, to know that you're here. Don't forget us when you're a huge YouTuber. I don't think I'll ever become huge, but I appreciate the sentiment. I don't want to be huge. I don't want to be a huge YouTuber. Yeah, I don't like what that entails oftentimes, you know, because you have to, there's a whole lot of eyes on you. There's a whole lot of this and that. Again, I just want to be able to support myself. And be able to be like, you know what? I can pay this bill. No questions asked. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to say, man, I don't even got to look at the receipt for this gas money. You know what I'm saying? That's that sort of thing. I just want to be able to... I watched this Instagram reel earlier, right? And it's literally just a dude and his girlfriend or something like that, right? And they had like a whole ass gaming room together, man. It was amazing. Like, it's just being able to watch something with someone, or just do, or have like a space like that that's just filled with like warmth and joy. That's amazing to me. Oh my god, that's amazing to me. You know what I mean? And that's definitely something that I would love to strive for. I mean, I'm kind of doing it right now by essentially just making sure that my viewers know that this is a safe space and that there is no judgment. Trust me, it takes a lot. You guys don't know this, but it takes a lot for me to start judging you. Because not to say I've seen it all, you know, but you see when you're like neck deep in like psychology, for example, or like you go to like multiple workshops and stuff like that. I'm not saying that I'm hard in the paint, you know, I'm a gangster. No, nothing like that. It's more of a lived experiences and hearing of anecdotes and witnessing said travesties. You start to just understand that life is difficult, life is stupid. So wherever possible, you just try to show grace. Show grace and compassion to whoever needs it. Because for some people, I'm pretty sure they never wanted to be quote unquote bad in the first place. Okay. Oh, thank you, Hero. Thank you, Crash. Thank you, Cheese. Thank you, Poggers. Thank you, everyone. I never thought that I'd actually ever get to like 700 plus subscribers. You know what I mean? It's actually something. And for a lot of people, it's like oh, it's just 700. Like, that's so little. Like, I mean, that's, again, it's 779 more than I ever thought I would ever have. You know what I mean? That counts for something. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, I want you to do whatever you want to do. And I want you to just enjoy. I will support you. Thank you. Thank you, Chase. You're always welcome here. And don't let anyone else ever tell you otherwise. I'm only at 60 subs. I doubt I could make it to 100. Listen, man. Let me tell you this. Some ball. I never thought that I'd get here either. Right? I never thought that I'd be able to essentially have an audience in the first place. It's a small one, right? No doubt. But it's an audience. There are times where like streams pop off, and there are times where videos essentially just are, you know, I just never thought I'd ever actually have people like my content, right? What I'm trying to say here is go for it. You never know. What you think is impossible right now, it might not actually be impossible. You know what I mean? Of course, you can't just go in without a plan, right? That much is obvious. But I think so long as you have a plan, you show your heart, you're being real, or just something that's real to you, I think you're gonna be okay. Ball knowledge from Hero. As this is basic stuff, honestly, but I'm glad you think so. So yeah, just chill. Poggers, if you're still in the stream, how's your day? How's your day? Hope you're doing good. Hope everyone is doing good. I have not found enough iron yet, but you know what? We're taking it slow today. I'm gonna see if I can stream for long, because today I had a really heavy pull day. God, my upper traps are hurting a little bit. You're here? Hello. Yo, what's up, Pac-Man? Why Minecraft? Because I grew up with it and it's a very chill game. I'm just listening. Hey, thank you for listening. I appreciate it. You know, it's understated. I don't mention this much, but even those who like lurk in the streams, or like someone who just listens to my stuff, you're actively contributing to the growth of the channel. Like YouTube will be like, people are listening into the stream. Quite nice, quite nice. I'll recommend it more to more people, you know? So like, even if you're not saying anything, even if you're just chilling, you're actively just helping me out, and that's more than I could ever ask for, to be honest. So thank you. One last thing, before I calm down on the yapping, remember your rambling is not annoying. I have ADHD as well, and I understand. It's good to see a kindred spirit, and also you weren't yapping. Trust me, I am more than happy to read through whatever you have to say. Because oftentimes when I meet someone who has like ADHD, or maybe even a bit of autism, that sort of thing, it's when we start talking to each other, it flows rather than, oh my god, what is this person saying? You know what I mean? It just works because of the way, like, you know, the way we communicate, the way that we talk, it just works. It never, so don't worry, it never came off to me, you never came off as, oh, someone's rambling. In fact, I enjoy the long comments. I want to learn more, right? You know, I think that's a part of that's a good thing, I guess, of ADHD, people wanting to learn more. But at the same time, the world doesn't necessarily facilitate that sort of inquisitiveness well enough for people to think, oh, this is actually a good thing, you know? So what I'm trying to say is, I'm very happy that you are talking, that you are sharing your thoughts, right? I'm very happy that everyone is more than willing to share at least a little bit about themselves. And that comes from the bottom of my heart. And I mean it. I genuinely do. I've actually started getting into the gym, but the sudden change of lifestyle was new. I remember my first time in the gym. For the first 6 months of my gym career, I was scared, right? I initially did it at home, but eventually 6 months in, I was able to I said, screw it, let me actually do it. And for a lot of my gym journey, I was alone, you know. No one was really there to teach me or anything. Yeah, everything was self-taught, right? So and it's been about 2 years, 6 months left. It's been 2 years and 6 months. I've underneath this I mean, I don't want to flex, but I'd say I've built a decent physique. What I'm trying to say is, when I got into the gym as well, it was scary. It was definitely scary. It was new. It was, you know, when you take your sets to progressive overload or till failure and stuff like that, you know, it's your body initially isn't adapting to that sort of stuff initially, right? I'll flex the all right, fine, like that, something like that. I don't know. I'm a little flat. Hold on. It's like, right. Ah. Yeah. You guys are wild. All right, sorry. Back to what I was saying. Oh, yo, what's up, Omar? Welcome to the stream. I'm a bit flat recently because I'm actually been on a cut, but I've reached a point where my arms are about like 16 inches, but I'm a bigger guy, so it doesn't look huge per se. It looks athletic at most. I'm well, my other viewers know, but I'm like 6'1". So, bodybuilder. I'm actually a power builder. I'm pretty sure you might have heard of this actually. But yeah, I'm a power builder. I like focusing on strength a lot more because when I was younger, people used to be like, oh my god, you're so weak, blah, blah, blah. Despite me being a bigger dude and despite me being stronger than him, just saying. But it did develop a sense of insecurity within me. So it ended up with me just wanting to, whatchamacallit? There was an innate inferiority complex, I guess. I didn't take it out on people. I was just scared, you know? So that's why I started going to the gym and stuff. I haven't seen your parents, but I bet they're beautiful people. I'm from Malaysia. It's not really a secret by this point. You know what? I think my mom wouldn't mind if I told this story. But back, okay, wait, sorry, ADHD. But yeah, I support your goals, Cheese. Please continue and stay consistent. Stay consistent, that's the goal, all right? You will get it. One of the few things in life that I find to be a 1,000,000%, if you put in this amount of effort, you will get this amount of stuff, is working out. You will build muscle. You just need to stay consistent. That's it. Trust me. Just pick the right workouts. Don't listen to all the Instagram bullshit, all right? Seriously. When I started out, all I was seeing was those like fake alpha, like fake alpha edits and stuff like that. You know, it was really annoying and I was confused on what exactly I was supposed to be doing. Just pick out a few good compounds, whatever program you want, push, pull, legs, upper, lower, whatever, right? And just go with it. Stay consistent. Bro, Hero, you're going to turn to an iron golem. Stop going to the gym. Nah. Going to the gym, it makes me feel like me, you know? Not only does it give a sense of like confidence, it just deters people from messing with me, you know? Because back then, people would try to like mess with me and stuff, but like, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, is this like Napoleon syndrome or some shit, you know? Just because, and mind you, I was never the type to mess with other people. I can solemnly say that. I can solemnly say I was never the type to mess with people, but people loved messing with me. So I would always react in a very big manner because of, you know, I'm not gonna say ADHD excuses everything, but I used to be really reactive and stuff. Still am, I'm not gonna lie, but you know. Sorry, let's see here. Malaysia is such a beautiful country, right? Malaysia food, yeah, Malaysian food. All right, don't get me wrong, Malaysia, I love my country's food, right? when you grow up with it, you know, it's great and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, and my fellow Malaysians, my fellow abangs, my fellow kakaks, maaf ya, tapi our food, our makanan, is kind of fatty, you know. It's really fatty, real bad, honestly, in the sense that it causes a lot of weight gain. Fun fact, I think over 50% of our country is like just obese. There's no better. I was part of that, honestly. Like my highest, I was like 105 kilograms without muscle. This was before I started working out, you know. Okay, do this to get this. Yeah, that's because working out genuinely is like one of the most like how do I say, one of the only things in life, in my honest opinion, that actually gives you what you work for. Because you could try like starting a business, you could try like starting a relationship, but you never necessarily have control, quote unquote, over what happens, right? For working out or getting muscle and stuff like that, you can control your macros. You can control how many reps you do, you know, how many sets you're going to be doing, how much progressive overload you're going to be tackling, that sort of thing. Santa already said 6'7" as high. Tomorrow I will say 6 instead of 6'7". Now I will say hello, Unk. I guess I'm Unk. Main reason why I'm far from for real fat. Oh, hey man, we all start somewhere. I used to be fat too. Don't get, I used to be borderline obese for my country standards at the very least. I was like 105 kilograms. And you know how I started my gym journey? Listen, I could most certainly bench 225, or like, well, I don't bench, but I do chest press, like a hammer chest press. And the other day I was able to do 120 kilograms or something like that, you know, and that's pretty nice, you know, because I was never the athletic sort. But what I'm trying to say is I started off with wall push-ups. That's literally in my first 6 months of ever doing anything like gym related. That's how I started, wall push-ups. You know what I mean? And ever since then, it was just simply trusting the process. I did wall push-ups. I couldn't even do like a pull-up or anything or a dip, but now I could do all of the above and then some, and it's great, you know. Your comment is not showing up for some reason. You know those AI skeleton oh my god, yeah, it's like those, like, sorry, there's a creeper. Oh man, it's like those, I think I know what you're trying to say. It's like those alpha male videos where they're like, if you can't bench 305, then you ain't a man at all. Like it's like, or like, I bench more than your girl. And here's the thing, as someone who has muscles and honestly I'm not trying to show about, but could realistically get to a 305 bench in maybe a couple years, that ain't worth shit to the ladies, if I'm being honest. Like, it's a nice extra. It's a nice extra, but you know what actually makes someone attractive, or what makes someone feel good to be around? Personality. You know, having a feel good, fun personality. Like, I'm not gonna say like, oh, muscles don't help at all. No. Nothing like that. What I'm trying to say is, it's a nice bonus. It helps you get through the door. But if you have a bad personality, ain't no one gonna mess with you, or fuck with you, or want to talk to you, that sort of thing. You know what I mean? Trust me. No, I mean the ones they say, if you brought this or this to ancient Greece, the Socrates vids. Oh, you mean like the more philosophical stuff? I feel like I know what you're talking about. Hero, because today I said 6'7" as high. Tomorrow I will say instead of 6'7", we'll say hello, Unk. All right, man. I've just been mining cobblestone. Oh boy. Hold on. I'll eat this away real quick. I think I know what you're talking about, cheese. But yeah. Maybe you could specify a little bit more. I thought you were talking about like those like fake alpha videos or something like that. I hate those. It's like so. I get it. I get what they're trying to say is like that whole traditional masculinity thing. It's like a counterculture of sorts or some shit, right? But what makes a man isn't only just muscles. You know what I mean? Especially in the modern world. And as someone who has muscles, trust me, it's one of the more immature stuff, I guess. Not immature. It's like, I don't know, if you gauge someone's like, if you gauge someone's worth on their physicality or on how much they can bench, that sounds real childish to me, you know? It sounds like something a high schooler would say. And hell, that might be a projection, you know, from people who've been through that sort of stuff. And again, I can relate. I've been bullied many times in my life, but at some point you have to grow past that sort of phase in your life, you know. You gotta prove that you're more than what they were. And one of the ways you could start by doing that is essentially just showing that you're not about that life. That you can be more than just whatever your physicality speaks of you. That you have a personality, you know. By the way, I'm from Sri Lanka. It's a beautiful place. I've heard of Sri Lanka. I've met people from my university. Well, I graduated, but who were from Sri Lanka. They're very nice folk. I would like to visit one day, but I'm not super big on travel, unfortunately. Okay, I can probably make some iron tools. You just have to search up AI skeleton. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. AI skeleton. AI skeleton. Is this like AI slop videos or? Oh, AI skeleton videos got even worse. Huh. Top 5 AI skeleton Socrates rage bait.
You're minding your business frying donuts.
Fucking Socrates comes to rage bait you. He asks,
Does the donut control the man, or does the man control the donut?
you want to throw the fucking noodle at him. But at this point,
You give up. You just hand him his donuts.
he calls you a good boy.
I mean, I think I kind of get what's happening. I don't really watch a lot of AI stuff though, unfortunately. You're in Dubai right now? Hell yeah, man. Good on you. You know, that's another thing that I really like about streaming, or just creating content in general. You get to see comments or like see chats from people from all over the world. You know what I mean? Who all just essentially just come into this one area and just say, "Hey, I'm here to watch some content." You know what I mean? I got distracted by reels. I think I missed something. Ah, don't worry about it. You didn't miss much. Ugh. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm kind of liking taking things slow for once. Like, that's an actual goal that I've made for myself for the stream. And by this point, I typically would be hyper fixating on getting diamonds and stuff like that. But just taking the time to just smell the roses, I feel is pretty nice. It's nice. It's pretty cool. I don't really need this copper armor anymore. Hola. Alright. It's so chill with 3 people watching. Yeah, man. It's pretty chill. Honestly, it would be nice to have more people, right? I did mention that, oh, I don't want to be famous, but it would be nice to have like more people just conversating, communicating with each other and stuff like that. Because, I mean, I am growing my channel for a reason. So, oh, there's others in portrait mode? Yeah. They most certainly are. Thank you, Poggers. Hold on. POV, I'm manhandling you. This music is very fitting for the situation. I mean, yeah, there were other people, but people on like portrait streams, from what I've noticed, tend to not really... this is just an observation, not truth, but they tend to just swipe if you're not super stimulating. That's kind of like the meta on like YouTube Shorts, streaming and stuff like that. You have to be super stimulating, or else you essentially are gonna lose like your viewers and stuff. And I can't do much about that. I'm not gonna waste my energy for that sort of stuff because it's tiring, and I'm already tired from today's poll day. You know, I don't want to be super high octane when I can't authentically do it. You know, I hate these videos that say like and subscribe to save Sammy from falling in love. Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. It's like how do I say? It's not guilting you into like liking or subscribing, but it's kind of like a cheap way to gain subscribers, I guess. And like, you know, kids, not to say kids are gullible. Well, they kind of are, but at the same time, it's like they just follow what other people say because, you know, they're still learning, they're still young, you know, they're looking up to adults for authority, and they see videos, they can see videos as a form of authority, you know. So, and they don't know any better too, so they just end up doing it. It's kind of not praying, I wouldn't go as far to say it preys on that unless it's like an extreme situation, but I think you get what I mean. Owie. Oh, we're in Deep Slate. I keep seeing Indian moms saying random stuff on YouTube Shorts live. Right. I really hate those vids that use Jesus for like, I'm Christian. And I hate those vids. I understand that. I'm personally a Buddhist, though I don't really practice much. My dad does. But I personally, like, how do I say this? They're like, I've seen like what the content on YouTube Shorts lives are. And I'm just like, sometimes I'm just tired when I look at it. I'm just like, I just sigh to myself because I'm just saying like, the thought that comes into my head is, this is what I'm competing with? Seriously? And these lives would literally just be of people, some of them would have like hundreds of views, right? Some of them would literally have hundreds of views, but it would just be a still image for some reason. And people would just comment on it. I'm guessing it's bots for the most part, but at the same time, it's like, damn, okay, this is what I'm competing with, I guess. I'm from Sri Lanka, so I technically would be Buddhist if I wanted to. Oh yeah, good on you, man. Hell yeah. I mean, granted, I don't practice Buddhism that much. My dad does. He doesn't push it towards us. Oh god, this is a spooky place, but we found diamonds. He doesn't push it towards us, which is a nice thing. I feel like might be a bit controversial, but if you're like the type to essentially push people into a certain thing that they aren't necessarily wanting to, instead of letting them naturally go for it, or be curious about it, I think you'll have like a less chance of success, you know what I mean? Yeah, but that's just my opinion on that sort of thing. My dad is a Buddhist and my mom is Christian. Hell yeah, man. Good on you. All right, let's look at what we got here. Can this? Okay, no, I can't mine. I am not going to try. I'm very surprised at the number of viewers that a number of views on my recent video on Stranger Than Heaven. I don't know, like it was literally the most, not to say low effort video I've ever made. It's authentically me, but it's like it required essentially no editing, no nothing, but I guess it had the most humanistic tone to it. So I guess that's what people grabbed onto, because, you know, it's reaction content. And and that was essentially the first time I did reaction content, you know? So hold on, sorry. So essentially I was like, oh damn. Cool, I guess. Hero, be careful. Deep dark below you. Yep, I am. I'm being very careful right now. Drink some water. I'm just gonna wait for this to smelt. Craft. No, like, it's too annoying. I hit them, it's annoying. You know, those videos get 0 likes. No kids, literally just literally like and subscribe if you love Jesus. Yeah, I know what you're meaning. Yeah, it's like it's cheap, kind of, you know what I mean? It's like you couldn't have found a different, you really have to, like, how do I say, for me, when I see videos like that, it's like, come on, man. You know, you really can't find any actual way to get people to subscribe. You have to rely on like religion and stuff, you know. It's kind of, it just rubs off the wrong way. And scroll if you love the devil. Yeah. If in cases like that, that's literally just guilt tripping, you know. Guilt tripping someone. Yeah. Just realized Dean Fujioka is in there. Yeah. I realized that too. A viewer on like my IG when I posted on the reaction on Instagram mentioned it, and I was like, wait, who is that? And I'm pretty sure that's the one. He's part of the band that sang what's that one song from Spy Family? God, it's the first opening. Mixed Nuts. There we go. Hero promoting water before GTA 6. Hey man, it's kind of like a necessity. It's kind of like a necessity. We gotta drink more water, y'all. Deep dark below, indeed. I am mucho ska. Okay, I should have made a shield. Why did I make a shield? I am a fulo, a stupid boy. Hey Tony. All right. Ooh, more diamonds. Oh yeah. I should probably okay, you know what? I'm gonna just get as much as I can in terms of material. I finished Spy Family so far. Yeah, I finished it the other day too. I finally got around to watching season 3, if I recall. It was great. It's good. I remember when it first came out. It was honestly, oh my god, one of the things that I honestly remember was, of course, how much I liked it, right? But another thing was like there was a controversy, not controversy, more so of like a weird person on like TikTok. I'm pretty sure they were just rage baiting or like being weird or something. But they were like, oh my god, look at how Lloyd looks like whenever he looks at Anya. He must be a PDF file. And I'm just like, everyone was dunking on this person, man, because it was such a stupid take, you know. Like, even listen, if whoever watches this in the future, if you ever had like a bad experience with, you know, essayers or abusers, I'm really sorry, you know. But that's besides the point. We're not talking about like actual cases right now. When the person who made that like sort of Spy Family comment of like, oh my god, look at how Lloyd looks at that person, oh my god, is he a PDF? I'm like, what the come on, man, come on now. That was such a weird thing that occurred, that whole controversy in general, man. Let's see here. He also sang Yuri on Ice. I remember watching Yuri on Ice, actually. I didn't know what it was. I didn't even know what Yuri was back then. I don't know. I was still in high school. I was an innocent soul, alright? But, I kind of liked it. It was alright. I never finished it, though. My favorite anime has to be JJK and Kimetsu no Yaiba. Good on you, man. I've watched JJK. I've watched both. I'm still waiting on Mugenjo, the final. I'm pretty sure there's already the movie that came out, right? But they're splitting it up into 3 parts, I'm pretty sure. So this is gonna like, I'm really in it for the long haul at this point, but I'm gonna be essentially just waiting until all 3 movies come out, or at least until the second one comes out, then I'll watch it. I've watched everything and like even read the manga up until that point. So I'm just honestly just waiting for absolute cinema. Let's see here. But yeah, I've also watched JJK. I haven't watched season 3 yet though. I heard it's really hype. I've only watched like season 1 and 2. They do be rage baiting. Yeah, it was crazy back then. I don't know. And even if they weren't, it's kind of like holy, if they weren't, right? That's like, yo, you got some issues to deal with, man. If that's the first thing that comes to mind when you see like a father and daughter just being a father and daughter, you know. Like, I'm sorry if you went through something terrible in regards to like, you know, something family related, but at the same time, that's not the case in this situation, you know. So yeah, it was a weird case, honestly. Yeah, Infinity Castle, I'm so excited for Sunrise Countdown. No spoilers though. Yeah, I got you. I won't say anything. I'll just let you know it's peak. That's literally it. I shan't spoil it for the I can't. The hero within me. There was like one of my friends. She joked with me, like, what are you gonna call your fan base? And I was like, fan base? I don't think I'll ever get big enough to the point where like I can actually say I have a fan base. You know what I mean? Like but overall it's like I guess I call them heroes. It's pretty. I mean, it's like a bit of a cop out, but it's nice. Instead of like HIRO, it would be like literal heroes. You guys would be heroes. Yeah. There we go. yeah. By the way, in JJK season 3, it's so peak. They play the Culling games. Oh wow. No, it's a W name. I mean, yeah, I like it too. Don't get me wrong. So I was just like, all right. Yeah, I'd honestly just call them, "What's up, heroes?" It's welcome back to another video. Do you know Fuller House? I don't know that. Unfortunately, I do not. We got 11 diamonds already. Well, ain't that something? Ain't that something? That is something indeed. Indubitably so. Boom, boom, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Oh, man. Speaking of fandoms, man, like, there are some fandoms that are, like, extremely toxic. I think the first one that comes to mind, like, since we're on the topic of like anime, sorry, let me deal with this creeper. I think the first thing that obviously comes to mind for many when we're talking about like toxic anime fan bases would be My Hero Academia. I used to love MHA. I recently finished it. Tears every single episode. Hero, make iron armor already? I have iron armor already. I think I should make a shield though. But yeah, genuinely like My Hero Academia as a whole, without like if you just consider like the storyline and stuff, it's great. It's great. It's nothing like revolutionary, but it's great. Kohei Horikoshi really knew how to tug at the heartstrings, man, and that's commendable. Not every single like sort of anime knows how to do that, or at least like in the way that he did it. And the message was so pure. It was so nice. Everyone can be a hero. You too can be a hero. And that's beautiful. That's a beautiful message. I don't care how corny it sounds. I swear. And everyone will call it whatever that makes people feel a slight bit uncomfortable when it comes to like wholesome messages. Is like, oh my god, that's so corny. It's like, the screen is blurry. Is it? Hold on. Let me look at my stream. That might be you then. Yeah, that might just be you. I'm sorry, Omar. Hold on, I'll read you guys' chats in a moment. The cursed audios. I actually kind of like the cursed audios. They were funny. They were honestly really funny. Like some of them, they would just be like so outlandish. Where I was just like, what the heck is going on? Sorry, I meant weapons. I see. Oh yeah, you're right. I should. Yeah. You are right. God, wow, look at this. That's beautiful. My Hero is peak, but it's just the goofy fanbase. Yeah, man, it's like, dude, they literally, I don't know, man. Like, think of it like this. I don't know about you guys, but I could never really fathom the idea of being so addicted to a piece of fiction, right? Where you start sending death threats to actual people that work on the piece of fiction just because your favorite ship doesn't occur. I'm sure we all know what we're talking. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like people go rabid for that sort of stuff, man. I don't know. It just never really clicked in my head. Maybe it's because it's like I don't know. Like, people are kind of selfish in that regard, where they're like, oh my god, my favorite ship didn't occur. I'm gonna send death threats. Oh my god, I'm gonna like, what? What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? It's a goddamn show. I love My Hero Academia. Would I harass people over it? No. Or even, hell, I wouldn't, like the creator, Why would you do that? That sort of thing. Hi, yo, what's up, VVX? Todoroki and cheese. In My Hero Academia, my favorite audio has to be "I'm Tenya Ida." I know that one. Oh god. I know that one. I know that one. I know that one. Baku Deku shippers are wild. It's insane. Because okay, the audios are funny though. I actually quite like those. Those ones are always fun. But the like the Baku Deku shippers, right? I swear I might be put on the watch list for this. But I'm just saying there was no implication throughout the, like actual implications, not your interpretation, not your personal interpretation, not your projection of what you think was occurring. God damn it, I made another pickaxe. But there was no straight up diegetic pieces of information that straight up stated that even stated that Midoriya or like Bakugo was gay, you know, or that they thought of each other that way, you know. Nothing ever suggested that. I'm just saying. So why are you surprised when you find out that ship never was ever a thing? And why are you sending death threats to the creator because of this weird parasocial framing of the series that you made doesn't come true? I always found that weird, you know. That's a real life person you're sending all that hate to, you know. And you did that for what? Like, was it to address a social situation? Was it to address a controversy? No, it was because your favorite character, your favorite ship, non-canon ship, didn't make the cut. And I'm like, I'm not saying that I'm completely against shipping in general. Hell, you're free to do that. But when it starts hurting other people involved, I think you have to really start reevaluating your priorities, man. You know, someone made an audio of Bakugo saying, "Oh yeah, Deku, stop diggling me," and I think we know what is that. Yeah, I know that one. I know that one. I know that one. Am I the only one using the commands? I think you might be. Can't childhood friends be friends anymore these days? Oh god, man. Oh, and even then, it's like I don't think there was any implication that they swung that way in the first place. You know what I mean? And even it's a shonen. It's a shonen series. You know, I'm not saying like shonen can't have romance. Of course not. But like, that's not the main priority of a shonen. It's to have amazing action scenes, that sort of thing. Midoriya was just a really nice kid. You know, showing compassion to whoever he felt that needed it. That's what he just simply did. And for some reason, some people just interpret that as, oh, he wants to get in his pants. And I'm like, okay, all right. We can't be nice to people anymore for the sake of being nice. I don't know, man. You could try like doing sit or something, cheese. You won 5? Yeah, you won 5, man. Dun, 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 dun. Honestly, the music being here is really what's keeping me like flowing pretty well. It's very chill. A shout out to I forgot. God damn it! I'm a terrible host right now. Stream Cafe for essentially just creating this copyright free music. And it's really nice because in their description they mentioned, oh, if you get copyright claims or anything like that, just let us know and we'll be sure to just absolve it. And that's really nice of them. So shout out to you guys. Okay, Hero, if you guess my favorite characters from the following animes, I will give you $1. I don't even know if there's a way to pay me or like send a tip, but yeah, I'll just try anyways. A favorite character from MHA, Jujutsu Kaisen, and KNY. What's KNY again? Oh, let me pause. Favorite character from My Hero Academia. Am I allowed hints? What will you do when you hit 1,000 subs? I think I don't know. I wouldn't know. Oh, Demon Slayer. Sorry, Kimetsu no Yaiba. Right. MHA. This is good music for thinking. I don't know. Give me some hints for MHA. Let's start off with that. Why not? Let's have fun with this. Oi 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 baka. Oh my. Yeah, just give me like some very vague hints, like maybe one or two. JJK should be easy. It's your profile picture. I need to zoom in on that. Wait. Who is that? I don't know that character. Wait. Hold on. Let me just. I could do. Oh no! What'd I do? Hold on. Let me zoom in. Oh, Ghetto. Yeah. It's Ghetto. Sorry. Hint for Fire Dude. Endeavor? Or is it Shoto? I like what they did with Endeavor's like redemption arc. No one truly forgives him like verbatim, but he's doing his best. He's literally living the rest of his life to do better, and that's redemption, you know, in a way. Very close. Fire Dude. What other fire characters were there? There was Endeavor. There was Shoto Todoroki, of course. God, oh my god. What else was there? I'm trying to remember. Other fire characters. Fire. I'm stumped on that one. Other oh right. Oh yeah. You're right. Thank you, Poggers. God dang it. What's the villain name? Oh my god. I just said I'm a My Hero fan, but I can't think of it. I can do this. I know is it the Blue Flames one? The guy with the blue flames. It's not Shoto. What's his other name? I know. Is it the Blue Flame brother? Yeah. I remember. I forgot his name, but man, when I watched the scene of him and Endeavor, right? Like he's strapped into like the machine because he's essentially on like life support by that point. Yeah. You can tell me if you want. I'm just gonna keep rambling. But when I watched that scene where he's on life support in like that big ass facility, and the rest of the Todoroki family just wants to. They want to reconnect, you know, because he's been gone for so long, and all he ever wanted was the approval of his father, and you know, and never necessarily really gave it because he was so obsessed with his goal. Dabi, yes, that's the name. Sorry, Dabi. Yeah. I felt so bad for him. Again, tears, constant tears were streaming down my eyes, man. When I first like watched that scene, it was so goddamn heartbreaking. And you know, during their final clash, right? I remember the specific lines. He was like, I'm gonna speak really bad Japanese, but he's like, "Oto-san, miteru yo." Like he's like, look at me, father. You know, and I'm just like, fuck. I feel so bad. You know, it was terrible. You got MHA and JJK. Now it's just Demon Slayer. Okay, what do these characters have in common? They're tragic in the sense that they wanted to do like their sense of good, or like they're misunderstood characters. I feel. What else? They're pretty cool, if I'm being honest. They're hurt individuals, I would say. Giyu? I'm gonna guess Giyu. That's the Wada Hashira, right? No, damn. Okay, don't tell me. I can do this. It's a Hashira. Okay. Can I have another hint? Or no hints? I don't know. Who else? Another Hashira. I mean, there's I don't remember all their names. There's Mitsuru. There's Tengen. There's Tengen? Is it Tengen? Traumatic childhood. Do you know how little that boggles it down? Oh god. Okay, oh yeah. All of them had really... Is it the first one? The number one Hashira? Fuck, I forgot his name. I'm really bad with names, I'm sorry. Iguro. No, it's not Gyome. Iguro, I don't remember his backstory too well. I remember Mitsuru's. Mitsuru is the pink-haired girl, right? I remember. I don't think her story was super sad. I think it was just like a bunch of dudes just weren't comfortable with marrying a girl who had muscle density 8 times. I'm pretty sure she had like muscle density that was like 8 times stronger than like a regular individual, right? I don't know. I thought that was cool as shit. I'm just saying she would like be the perfect gym bro. You know what I'm saying? But I guess some people back then didn't like that sort of stuff. It's not Gyome. Okay, so it's not Gyome. Traumatic childhood. I'm just gonna have to guess Mitsuru's out of it. Who else? Sorry, I'll search up their names real quick. Just to refresh. It's been a while. Hashira's Demon Slayer. Hold on, yeah. The 9 highest ranking, most powerful swordsmen in the Demon Slayer Corps. There's Gyu Tomioka, Shinobu, Kyojuro, Rengoku. Oh, that's a good one. Tengen, Muichiro Tokiro. There's the Mitsuru, Kanroji, Obanai, Iguro, Sanemi Shinazukawa, and Gyome Himejima. I'm just gonna go on a limb and say Rengoku? They didn't want their kids to have Mitsuru's hair color. Mitsuru has pink hair. They didn't want them to have pink hair. I'm sorry, I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm sorry, cheese. I like Donut Man, but it's not it. Trying to remember. Muichiro? Muichiro is the mist, right? The mist one. Was it? Oh, right. Muichiro had a twin brother, right? Is that the one? I used to like Mui, but I have a new fave. I'm guessing it's not Rengoku. I genuinely don't know. I'm sorry. You can reveal it if you want. I'll take the L. I will take the L, baby. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I give up. I give up. I got 2 out of 3. Kind of. Oh, zombie villager. Poggers already said it's Iguro. Oh, okay. Cool. I know the least about Iguro though, unfortunately. God dang it. It had to be the one that I know the least about. God dang. Well, that's how it'd be. But man. Alright, since we're talking about Demon Slayer, out of all the Hashiras, I would say Rengoku is up there. 1,000,000% he's up there. Well, good game. GG's. I'm sorry. I tried. For me, it's out of my favorite Hashira. It's really basic, but Rengoku. Simply because of the fact that, you know, the movie, you know, it did wonders for his character, that sort of thing. Set your heart ablaze. That sort of, you know. And when you hear that, it's perfect gym motivation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, fuck. He definitely had the saddest death. He became a donut. Oh god. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just say yeah. I am scared to go down there. Your name Baka. Cool. Just like Ace for real. Oh god, man. Speaking of Ace, you know what? The moment you mentioned that, I was like, oh, Ace Attorney? Ace Attorney? I look so fucking weird. Yeah. Ace from One Piece. I have not watched One Piece. I know. Oh, Ace from OP, not objection. Maxing. Oh god. No Ace from up, not caramba. I'm being surrounded on all corners. It's hard to do a crazy monologue or like a deep and resonant monologue with this vibey music in the background, but I'm happy it's here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. It is very dark. Hold on a moment. There we go. That's some nice light. Bro, you have to be a VA, so good at voices. I have done like I keep mentioning this whenever someone says something about like, dude, you could do VA voice acting and stuff. I did like a shit post essentially where I don't know, it's like a Florida man like wind video. Like it was a news reporter who was in a hurricane of sorts, and I was just playing a weird role where I was like, I, Storm Chaser, shall not falter. You know, it was just one of the lines that I did. It was kind of funny. You're not so creative, don't do that again. That's crazy. My name is Luffy, I will find the One Piece. That's crazy. Have you played all Ace Attorney games? I haven't even played the first one. Bro, yeah, your voice is so good. Thank you, man. But overall, thank you, everyone. You know, whenever someone mentions like my voice, I'm like, oh really? Wow, thanks. Fun fact about me, I got 2 subs from solving a friend argument from 2 random people. That is a fun fact, I will not lie. I mean, that a win is a win. We gotta take as many dubs as we can, you know? These days, it's hard out here. But so we gotta make sure we, yeah, good on you, honestly. Thoughts on playing it for the future? Honestly? That's a good idea. I might play it. If there's a genuine demand for it, I'll play it. And what's better is that I actually like the Ace Attorney games, but I've already watched like the Game Grumps play it, the first one at least. So I don't think I would know like the main plot lines and stuff, not necessarily like what to do in all the situations, but yeah, I think I could. I think a random YouTuber with 2K subs subbed to me for no reason. Ooh, good on you. That's nice. You know, that's what I'm saying though. Like, good things can come from literally out of nowhere type shit, you know? Bye, gotta go. All right, Omar, see ya. All right. You know what? I think this should be like more of a standard for every time I do a Forever World stream, because of the fact that how do I say, I don't know what to do in my Forever World streams, to be honest, oftentimes, because, well, it's vanilla Minecraft. Everyone's played vanilla Minecraft to death by this point. So I never, and me being wanting to keep things high energy for, you know, viewer retention and stuff like that. Because as much as I say, like, I don't want to be famous, I still at least want to be able to cultivate an audience, you know? Stuff like that. Hold on. Heck yeah, I would appreciate feedback for my edits. Would you like for me to check it out on stream? I mean, I could, I suppose. I could like pause like the Minecraft stream for a bit and just to check out one of your edits. Can you check it out? I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind. Alright, I'll do it. Let me go to your channel real quick. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Let me head to your channel. We're gonna turn on display capture for this one. On shorts, by the way. Gotcha. Oh, gotcha. Hold on, yeah. I don't typically do this, but I'll make an exception this time around. Alright, go to channel. Let's see your content here. Okay, I'm going to open up Mozilla Firefox because I like my privacy. Not now. Okay, let's see here. Alright, let me turn on display capture. Put that on top. Okay. Should be fine. You guys able to see this? Okay, you want to go on shorts, right? Let's see. Which one? Which one would you like for me to view? I'm gonna just say most popular, I guess. The first four? Alright. First four. I'll start off with the comeback edit. Yeah, there's a lot of JJK edits.
I just get so nervy.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. Let me just...
I just get so nervy. What? Why do you have my voice? I just get so nervy.
Okay. Okay, I get what you're trying to do here. Like you're trying to play off it from like from essentially just a Roblox clip, edit it into like I like it. It's alright. Personally, I'm not super into edits, so I don't really have a lot of things to say or mention about it. But I mean, people liked it. It seems right here, so props to you. There's the other one that you wanted me to see, right? Okay. Okay. It's like a nice edit of Toji. I like it. It's not bad. You're also just... I'm guessing this essentially is like you trying to basically... how do I say it? Let people know of your like username and stuff like that, right? Let people just say, yo, this is my edit. I really don't know what to say when it comes to edits. I'm really sorry. Wait, sorry. Let me go back again. There's comeback edits day 3. Where is it? Okay. I don't know this character, but they seem cool. This one's the best one so far. I like this one the most. This one's quite nice. I think it's just more so of like the more dynamic transitions, and overall just like the punchier music. It fits in this situation. Okay. Wait, I'm lagging. I guess this is Sukuna. God damn it! Why is it lagging? Why are you lagging? My God, Firefox. I don't use Firefox, but alright, let's check this out. Strongest of all time. Alright, Wasted from GTA. Alright. I see what you're trying to go with here. It's a tie between... I like this one more. I personally like this one quite a bit, actually. I think it's just the choice of music and overall like transition and stuff like that. It's quite nice. Overall, I think you got what it takes to just get better and be good. You know what I'm saying? You got what it takes, man. Just keep hustling, keep going on that grind. And yeah, overall, just do your best. I like the this one, the comeback edits day 3. It's pretty nice. It's quite nice. Okay. if that's it for now, then we shall head back into the game. But overall, honestly, just keep hard at it, man. Keep going at it. Sorry, I can't English tonight. Keep going at it. Make sure you just improve wherever it's possible. I like I don't know what that character's name is, but that one I like the most out of the 4. So yeah. Okay, let's see here. Is my character not moving? Goodbye, gotta go, I will come back. All right, see you later. Why is my game not moving? Game, why? Oh, great, this is great. All right, there we go. All right, we're back in it. I'm guessing you're just chilling here, poggers. This is a pretty chill stream for today. And the more high octane ones shall be reserved for later. I mean, we got 16 diamonds. Not too bad considering. Yep. Thanks for always staying in the streams. It's really nice of you. Honestly, the fact that you're this consistent is really nice. Like, if I'm being honest, not many people in my own personal life are this consistent. It's really sweet of you. Oh my god, fight each other. Fight each other. World star. God damn. Whoa, what the heck? Damn, he's flanking me. He's goddamn flanking me. That's crazy. They had strategy in line. I thought it was going to turn into a world star moment, but apparently not. Okay, let's hope I don't die. I don't want to get blown up by a creeper again. Like last time. Ow. Ow. Jesus. Jason Derulo. I enjoy watching others play than playing it myself. I understand that. I remember like oh my, there's 4. There's 4. Oh my god. I remember like liking a lot of Let's Plays back in the day. These days I'm more of a, actually honestly kind of depends. But I'm more of a, whatchamacallit, watch it myself type of guy. Play it myself type of guy. You know, that sort of thing. Hold on. I have to pause. I am not being careful right now. And that's real bad. That could be real bad. Okay. So. I don't know if is Crash still here? Crash. But yeah, thanks for the recommendation actually for the fuck, what's it called? Ace Attorney. There you go. Ace Attorney. I think I might actually get into that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wait, I haven't... Wait, I forgot to put the song back on. There we go. Nice and cozy. Feels like a whole different game now. Do-do-do. Da-da. Oh my god, my back hurts. I'm not gonna lie. How was the K-drama? Oh, business proposal, you mean? I finished it a while ago, to be honest. It ended off like, you know, like some shows end up being really rushed. So like the endings end up being a little weird. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's like, I mean, well, spoilers, but they do of course get together in the end, and I'm decently satisfied that they are, but at the same time it felt so goddamn rushed. Like they didn't show any sort of like oh, how's life for them now as they're dating, or how would they like overcome their own like troubles as boyfriend and girlfriend. You know, it's just, oh, they got together, panning shot all the way out. Mid ending, it was kind of, it's not mid per se. It was, I can't even say satisfactory. It was alright. It was alright overall, you know. I would still recommend Business Proposal though, because first of all, the main theme is amazing. I love it, absolutely love it. Like, it makes you feel like makes you wish for a relationship that you never even knew you wanted. You know what I mean? And also just the characters are quite lovable, and just it's one of those feel-good dramas that you don't really have to witness the terrors of real life in, you know? Like, it's just a feel-good drama, and it's wacky sometimes, you know, in a good way. And overall, it's not too, it doesn't take itself too seriously, but at the same time, it lets the viewers know that, yeah, we understand that there has to be something that comes out of it. It can't just be all like comedy bits or whatever the hell, you know. It's like a good balance. That's what I'll call it. Overall, good balance. That's what I love about it. And also because the characters are cute. Both like the dudes, and like, but I will say, I'm pretty sure it was initially a manhwa, and it was how do I say this? The characters are most certainly a lot more grounded in their designs, in how they look in comparison to the manhwa, because you know how like in like certain manhwas they're essentially like, yeah, it was a manhwa, and like, dude, what's his name? God, I forgot the main character's name. Not Mr. Cha. I forgot what was his name. How could I forget the name of one of the main characters? H2O. The name's H2O. Forgot the name. No, Kim's no. And the main guy, I'll just say that. The main guy and the main girl, all right? He looks real different. He's a the actor that portrays him is good looking, don't get me wrong. But the manhwa version was a complete, like, it's not a 180, but he just looks much different. Much broader shoulders. You know, of course, like the design is supposed to be like for, is it the female gaze? I don't know. It's just made to look good. Yeah, the male lead. And yeah, it's very different. Like the actor that portrays him, still a good looking guy, but he's more, the manhwa version was more athletic to buff, lean guy, whilst the actor version, the live action version, was more of skinny guy, I guess, but was good looking. Yo, what's up, Steel? Welcome to the stream. We were just talking about a K-drama called Business Proposal that I finished watching the other day. Not, well, I say the other day, but I think it's almost been a month by this point. But yeah, I haven't watched another K-drama since then, and I am molding. I did a good one, yo, because I don't know, I just people say that, from what I've read, Business Proposal was essentially just like the Naruto or the Dragon Ball of, not to say in terms of fame, but in terms of like its starteriness, like how you could get started on it. If you were to start an anime, you'd watch Naruto or you watch Dragon Ball, you know, stuff like that. I think that's how Business Proposal was portrayed in that light for K-dramas. But yo, what's up, Steel? Welcome to the stream. Today we're, as the title suggests, taking things real slow, taking things real nice, and just making sure to take our time. Cause I'll be honest, I've been very in need of that lately. Just taking things slow. So, like the zombie right here, he's not sprinting, he's just simply walking. We all gotta be a little bit more like a zombie. A little bit brainless, a little bit mindless, a little bit stupid. All for the right reasons, you know? And I want to get level 30 enchants, but guess what? I can't right now. Well, I'm not very interested in K-drama a lot, but I would love to hear about it. I mean, hell yeah. I mean, if you ever want to, I mean, I'm not super into it either yet, but if you ever want to just like start off, I would just recommend K-dramas, blah. I would just recommend Business Proposal. And I'm pretty sure there's another one called Crash Landing on You or something. That one I heard is pretty well renowned overall stuff. But what about you? Well, if you don't watch like K-dramas still, what about like anime or something like that? Or just what kind of content do you like to watch? I want to hear more about my viewers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That feels weird to say. You know, the fact that I actually can say I have viewers now. It's kind of surreal in like a wholesome way, I feel. I don't know. I do watch anime. What's your favorite, man? Just tell me your tastes, and trust me, I've watched like quite a bit. Even the cursed ones. Some of them. Also, hopefully this music is nice for you, because it's like, you know, it's just chill, big chillin' vibes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Tell me your favorite. Oh, Mega Creeper. Oh man. Yo mama. Yeah, I'm actually kill it. Original Dragon Ball is my favorite. Ooh, okay. I'm a Dragon Ball fan, but I've yet to watch it, the original. But I'm not like your typical like DB tard, where like it's like, you know, oh I only want Dragon Ball because no, I have a lot of respect for the original Dragon Ball. You know what I mean? Just in terms of like, I'm pretty sure the original Dragon Ball was whatchamacallit, not only less serious, but it was akin to a gag manga almost. There were of course like the sagas like the Demon King Piccolo arc that were like more serious if I recall, but overall it took itself not as seriously, I think, as DBZ did. I don't know. I love to recommend cursed anime to my friends who started watching anime. The first ever anime I watched when I was a kid. I see. For me, that was Naruto. I remember being in my parents' room, right? Before my house was even renovated, right? I remember watching Naruto for the first time. But that was when I was in high school. Dude, some cursed animes that I've like watched. Should I even be saying this? Oh man, this could really come to bite me back. But okay, I'll just say like that I've watched like some cursed stuff, you know. Just saying. And not to say like, oh my god, like I'm pretty sure quite a few people have seen it. I think one that I could mention is I can't think of one, if I'm being honest. Let me try to think. I'll think of one cursed anime that I'll speak of. Nothing too crazy though. Alright, nothing too crazy. I'll think of one. Oh, Silverfish. Still waiting for Black Clover though. It's been so long. Oh yeah. I heard that's coming back soon, or something like that. Pico. No, we don't talk about the Pico. We do not talk about the Pico. I feel like we've had this conversation before. Just saying. And I have to be careful because I don't want to die. We do not talk about the Pico. Nothing. I think there was a cursed one. One of my high school friends gave it to me when I first started watching anime. All right, this was when I was first starting watching anime. I was like, seriously, I was like 13 or so. This motherfucker, man. This dude recommended. I was like, yo, dude, what are like some anime that I could like that have like a romance element to it? You know what he fucking for those who know this, all right? He fucking recommended me Kiss Sis. He recommended me Kiss Sis. DxD is the tamest cursed anime. Yeah, I watched DxD. I will agree with you on that one. Like the quote unquote cursed anime. DxD is I honestly kind of liked it. Culture. I mean, okay, fine. Since we're having this conversation, there was also another one called Yosuga no Sora, I think. Yeah. Yosuga no Sora. That was another cursed one that I was recommended. And I was like, That one, I think it was based off of a weird, was it a H, not H manga, H visual novel or something. It was based off a visual novel or something like that. That one was real weird. I was like, why was I recommended this? But yeah, like, I remember there was a guy in my, speaking of Kiss Sis, I remember there was a guy who was like, who was like reading the manga, in like, who would just read the manga. And you know what? Props to him, honestly. What else? What other cursed manga were there? I don't know. Not only manga. Okay, there was also the, you know, the very infamous, what's it called? Why am I saying Phasmophobia? No, it's that one. It's the one with the nerdy girl one. That one I was recommended. I was like, oh my god, it was so. God damn it. I remember. I think I mentioned this to you before again, Poggers, because you've been here for quite a while as well, in a very separate stream. But that one, not Phasmophobia. It was like Metamorphosis. Yeah, I was yeah. That. Thank you, Steel. That was the one like he recommended me. I was like 14. You know, by cultured standards, that one isn't that bad, like, because there's way worse, honestly. But when I was 14, when I was recommended, I was like, what the fuck am I reading, dog? This dude, man, my friend at the time, he was like, dude, check this out, you're gonna love it, man. And I was like, oh hell yeah, anime titties. You know, I'm a guy, all right, come on. But I read it. Starts out fine, loving the art style, and then my face goes from ooh to and then why, and then that skull emoji, you know. I'm just like, by the end of it, I couldn't stop reading, because I couldn't stop. I just couldn't. It was like morbid curiosity, you know. Although Josuke did give a good yeah, he did. Oh my god. Like, he finds her in the bathroom, and oh god, Jesus. And you know what's wild, and I mean, not really wild, and but it's just like, that's considered like common ball knowledge these days, you know what I mean? Like for the cultured individuals, you know what I mean? That's considered like common knowledge in like the H manga community, I suppose, if you had to say, for the lack of a better term. But you know what? Good on you guys, I guess. I remember watching a Trash Taste episode on the creator of Metamorphosis. Honestly, it's always the chill people that make the most fucked up shit. Well, it's not even like supremely fucked up in a way that's like, oh my god, how could anyone conjure this up, like, you know? But it's just like the dread it gave to me derived from the fact that this could very well just be someone's reality, you know? Oh god, I did think of mentioning that. Yeah, I did watch that. Yeah, I'm not to say I'm like ashamed, but it's like, I wouldn't say I watched that to someone I just met, you know? And I was just like, wait, why is everyone like so, not appalled? That's a good word actually to use here. That's some gruesome H. Yeah, I mean, like, if you're into the revenge stuff, I guess. I don't know. I have to be careful with my words here. I don't know, man. Not for me. I'm just saying, not for me. But if you're into that, like, if whoever's into that, good on you, man. I'm not gonna, I can't judge, you know. There's a lot of different things that people are into. Yeah. But yeah, I did watch it, like, at least the first couple of episodes. It was pretty gruesome in like that mainstream anime showing sort of way, because there's way worse out there, honestly. All right, there was also this quote unquote lost media search for Saki Sonobashi. I remember watching a video on it. The Shield Hero is fun until the second season and the rest. I only watched the first season, actually. I remember seeing, like, by the final episode, it was like pretty, I was like, ah, finally. Our MC is just absolved of the false allegations against him, you know? It was a nice form of catharsis by proxy, you know what I mean? Felt good to see him finally get his way, and just be like, yeah, I didn't do none of that shit. What the fuck? You know what I mean? But yeah, Shield Hero was alright. I didn't watch the second season onwards though. If we're talking about not really cursed, but more so of more obscure ones, I love obscure media, or at least like learning about it or hearing about it from other people. There was like the Saki Sanobashi look for like that one. I remember, I'm pretty sure it doesn't even actually exist from what I can see. It was a fun concept though. Yeah, it was. But like, honestly, it would be pretty cool if that was actually a thing in that morbid curiosity way, because it's like, oh damn, someone actually like, you know, took the time out of their day to animate. Because it's one thing if it's live action, you know, it's like, because how do I say this, it takes a lot more to just in my opinion, just animation to animate all of that, you know, and have your stomach be okay throughout the entire process, or just like feel all right without detaching or whatever the fuck. I feel like if you had to animate something as gruesome as Saki Sanobashi, you definitely would have to like disassociate or detach yourself from the art itself, man, because the set piece or the plot line is just it's a dark one. It's pretty dark, I'm not gonna lie. But I loved like I think I remember watching a YouTuber by the name of Pezzle create it. Shout out to him. Yeah, I remember watching a video by that person, and he essentially just did a breakdown on it and like how there was a search for it, what people have done in order to like try to get it, get to it. And it was pretty cool, to be honest. There were a lot of false leads, there were a lot of back and forths, people trolling, blah blah blah. It was fun. I like the video overall. It's pretty neat. And then there was so much like fan content that was created for it too. It's really nice, really nice. Like, it might as well have existed, you know, just based on the amount of people who contributed to the whole search, to the artworks, to even recreating it. So it's pretty nice, just saying. Water. I love me some water, man. You truly can never go wrong with water. What else? What other cursed anime are there? I mean, it's not cursed, but there was Ishizuoka reviewers, let's just say that. That one was pretty funny, honestly. Yeah, it's very adult, obviously, but yeah. The reverse harem back in the days were interesting. I don't know too much about reverse harems other than whatchamacallit? What's that one anime called? It's the one where they were like, they were in a high school setting, I'm pretty sure. What else? It was like da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Wait, kiss, kiss, fall in love. I think that's considered a reverse harem, right? I forgot what the title of that anime is, though. Ouran High School Host Club. Yes. That's the one. That is the one. I never watched it. I mean, I've heard people say good things about it. Is it good? I don't know. You tell me, poggers. I am not too sure of that area of life, of that genre. For me, I honestly quite like slice of life overall. There is one that I've been I'm still waiting for season 2. I mean, how many years has it been? God. Mixed opinions? How so? Share your opinions. Share your opinions. It'll be nice to hear. Da, 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 da. I need to craft more torches. Where's the wood? I just realized I don't have enough coal. That's bad. That's real bad. Not good for the stomach. Ah, there's some coal right there. Nice. I think I watched it when I was 12, I think. Ah, good on you. I mean, what did you think of it? What did 12-year-old you think of the entire premise, I guess? Kiss, kiss, fall in love. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I mean, the opening's pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. Talking about underrated anime, I watched Eureka 7, the wholesome anime I watched. Ooh. Wait, Eureka 7? Let me check it out. Allow me to search it on Google. I might have heard of it before. Eureka 7? Ooh. Oh, it's Mecha? Is it Mecha? Alright, the overview states... Apart from hoverboarding, 14-year-old Renton Thurston finds his life boring until a large LFO robot called the Nervash crashes into his room one day without warning. The pilot of the LFO is a beautiful young girl named Eureka, who has come to have her LFO serviced in the garage run by his family. But following her are the Gecko State, a small band of guerrilla fighters, and a United Federation Forces KLF. I would think it was the best romance that time, but now different. Oh, I see. Mecha anime just hit different. It was always traumatic and sad for some reason. Do you think Evangelion ever played like a role into that, or was it just? Wait, no. Evangelion's different, right? It's not. Wait, is Evangelion considered mecha? I don't know. I just know it's really traumatic. So like, I tried to just connect the two things. It's raining outside, like in game. Another... God damn it, I thought of an anime too! Oh my god, I forgot about it. God damn it, I just thought of an anime. There's a few episodes, they had this convo about you're just a girl and shit. Oh, I see. Evangelion is mecha, sort of. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, I recall hearing that, like, it's kind of mecha, but it's kind of like its own thing as well. So I just want to make sure that I kind of get it right, to be honest. Last thing I want is someone being like, alright, you got it wrong. What the heck? I'll be like, I'm sorry, man, I didn't mean to. I'm not sure how to explain it. No, I get it. Were they like belittling like the main character just because they were a lady or something like that? If so, that's pretty uncool. Not gonna lie. Gurren Lagann too. Ah, yeah. I've heard. Okay, that one I've heard of. Gurren Lagann. Another depressing mecha anime. Eesh. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and then I can understand why you didn't like that like aspect of it. Trying to think. There was an anime that I wanted to mention. Fuck. God damn it. Never mind. I'll try to think of it again, I guess, somehow, somewhere. We'll meet again. As I kill this creeper, I will try to remember what was the anime that I was thinking of. Hello, sir. Would you like to have a replace? Oh my god, there's a whole section of the cave that I haven't explored yet. Okay, hold on, let me lock in a moment, guys. I have a lot of stuff, and I wish I had a backpack mod, but I don't, so that's lame. Let's just split this. Any word that can describe the anime that you're thinking about. All I know is that it was... I don't even... God damn it, I forgot all about it. ADHD! Ah! Oh, this sucks. I hate everything. I don't even remember it anymore. Hold on. Let me. I think. Hold on. We got some nice music, so let me give some time to think. Okay, I got nothing. I honestly got nothing. But I did think of another anime that I was that I didn't finish. Ore Monogatari. It's the one with like Takeo Goda and like the big ass dude. I got nothing. I'm sorry, y'all. Have you ever melt just because you can't remember what you're talking about? All the time. Welcome to the realities of a neurodivergent individual. And again, when someone tries to like sensationalize or romanticize being neurodivergent on like damn TikToks or whatever the fuck, right? It gets on my nerves, I will not lie, because as someone who actually has it and takes medication for this shit, it's not fun. It can really not be fun sometimes. You're always thinking, always forgetting, always never really understanding social cues. Bullshit like that. And the list goes on and on, you know? It's stupid. It's stinky poo-poo. You know, it's hard to find people who think like, the way that you do too, who are like as like-minded as you are. And it gets lonely, you know. It truly do be a thing of all time, which probably why I focus so much on the grind, as in like my own personal dwellings, because of the fact that, I'm not saying that I don't want to be around people. I love being around people at times, you know. It's just, I don't know. At some point you kind of just realize that like, oh, so this is like, it's not stimulating enough. Some things are just simply not stimulating enough for my brain. And like overall people don't, and when people just don't really talk the way that I do sometimes, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to explain without going into full detail, I guess. There is a lot of iron. Alright, sorry. Ore Monogatari. The anime in question is like that big ass dude, and like that who is like a high schooler, and then like rescues like a small ass. Well, she's like small. Actually, she's small even by like any standard. But yeah, that one was a pretty wholesome romance I've watched. Not all of it though. To be honest, I prefer investing on comedy anime. Not that very into dark stuff. I understand that. For me, I try to balance it out. I definitely. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't like the dark shit of I don't know, I'm just morbid curiosity again, and also that's just preference. But I definitely like to balance things out sometimes, because it can get a little too real. You know what I mean? Like, I don't wanna have to. The media that you consume is eventually just starts affecting you a lot more. You know, sometimes you gotta mellow it out, mellow the real shit out with you know, some funny stuff. Some beautiful stuff, and then you start to think, hey, maybe life ain't so bad after all. I have a funny way to remember if I forget. I just go back to the room I was in previously when I need something. I mean, that doesn't really work for me, to be honest, unfortunately. If you heard like a thunderstorm, that's simply just Minecraft, so don't worry. I think there's water up here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I were to mine this right now, water would soon permeate throughout the permeate. I'm pretty sure it's for, I don't know. Any diamonds? Hello? Hello? Diamonds? It's about time that I find a diamond. It's about time that I mine a diamond. Ah. Yeah, aw man. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Another underrated anime is Ushio and Tora. I fully invested in the story. I gotta search it again. Alright, hold on. I got you. I shall proceed to read the synopsis. Ushio and Tora. Ushio and Tora anime. Ushio and Tora is a Japanese manga written and illustrated by Kazuhiro Fujita. It was serialized in Shogakukan Shonen Manga Magazine Weekly Shonen Sunday from January 1990 to October 1996, with its chapter collected in 33 tankobon volumes. So what's it about? Yeah, I'll leave that up to you to tell me, Steel. What's it about, man? This is pretty legit. I'm just open to hearing what my viewers got watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, seems pretty nice. Oh my god, look at all. Oh my god, look at these gems. These gems. Well, not really. Like most of it's copper, but still, it looks real nice, man. Wait, there's a separate part of the cave that I haven't explored yet, right? Should probably go explore that. It's been a while since we got any diamonds too. It's pretty lame. I need to get more diamonds so I can actually head back to the nether and actually beat the game, quote unquote, beat the game. About a boy discovered a beast spear that used to seal a demon. Ah, I see. I'm just reading H manhwas right now, to be honest. Hey man, good on you. What you got, man? What you got? What you got? You got the sauce, sister? You got the sauce? just sauce. We need some sauce, yeah? Diamonds! Yay! Aw, that's it. Drink the lava. Yo, what's up, Blue Sky? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I can drink the lava, because I don't like experiencing burns. That would be real sad. Oh wow, look at the reflection. That's nice. Reflection. From illegal site. What are you watching? What are you reading, Poggers? That sounds sus. Very sus. Oh, we have almost enough for a full set. Yay. Very nice. It's pretty nice that we're almost at 800 subs, actually. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it earlier, but it's just nice. Once we get past the 1K subscriber milestone, I'm pretty sure things are supposedly, I've been told, they get easier. Like growing your channel, stuff like that. Yada, yada, yada. So, yeah. Ow. I need to craft torches. A healthy human being would read. I don't know. Alright, let me just... Okay, I need to... Wait, no, I don't need more planks. I'm trying to think of an anime right about now. Oh yeah, I'm just asking again. Music's nice, right? Guys, I'm just saying, I like it. I'm glad I made the choice. It's honestly keeping me going. Like, in terms of, like, just streaming. Because I'm pretty sure if I were to just, like, turn it off, I wouldn't be, in my words, stimulated enough, I guess. Yes? Alright, nice. I'm hoping it's achieving, like, that sort of, like, chill vibe, you know? Oh, there is one that, they're very kawaii and cozy. That's very nice. I'm glad to hear. There's a creeper. Aw, man. There is a... Oh, I think I remember what I was thinking about. It was a manga series. Shit. Hold on. Let me go to my anime list. I did head over to my anime list real quick. Sorry. I remembered it. This one is like a psychological horror for those that are into that sort of stuff. But it's real... it's out there. Not out there. It's just... Ooh, you know? Not gonna lie. It was one of those reads that like made me stay up till like 4 or 5 in the AM or something, you know. Chi no Watachi. Is there in English? Blood on the Tracks. That one, oh, that one genuinely gave me shivers, man. That one, like, Blood on the Tracks. It's chill, although the fact that we were in a cave made the song inappropriate, Lamau. What can we do, man? What can we do? It is what it is. I mean, I'm pretty sure... Actually, yeah, let's do some farming later. This feels like a song befitting of some farming. But I kind of already made a farm. But, you know, that's okay. I'm pretty sure I'm... worst part is that I'm not easy, right? Okay, cool. But what's bad is that I cannot die. Oh, more diamonds, thank you. I am not allowed to die. And what sucks is that creepers actually can kill me. Like, even with iron armor. I don't got no enchants. Shoot each other. Shoot each other. Shoot each other. Please. Oh my god. This is so uncool. Yo mama. Yo mama. I saw a diamond. I need to get the diamond. The song fits outside the cave. Yeah. The cave OST is scary, not gonna lie. Yeah. I mean, you mean like the weird sounds that play sometimes when you're in a cave? Yeah, I get that. I get that a lot. I used to be real scared of it because I thought it was Herobrine. I'm just saying. I thought it was Herobrine. I was like, oh my god, he's gonna come out of here and stab my booty. I don't wanna do that, man. What the hell, man? Eventually, I used to always play in F5. I remember being 8 years old and just never leaving F5 mode. But eventually, I just told myself to suck it up and just play the goddamn game. Alright, there's nothing here. Do you mean Minecraft cave? Do you mean Minecraft cave sound number 10? I don't. Yes. Yeah. I might have to search that up later. Specific. Oh my god! Look at this cluster of iron ore. That is beautiful. Right there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just gonna light this place up. I mean, we got a lot of iron. Yeah, no, we can never have enough iron. I remember I used to play modded, though I'm pretty sure I've unlisted those streams. Cause, I mean, modded's fine, but the mods that the modded Minecraft that I would play was it wasn't a mod pack. It was just like mods that, well, it was my mod pack that I essentially just compiled a bunch of different things together. But it wouldn't. I felt like it wouldn't really allow for people to relate because it's not like it's not well known or anything like that. So I just decided to kind of stop it. Ow. My upper back is hurting because I did pull day today. Pull day today. Today. Pull day. Da 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 da. Ne. Do 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 do. All right, let's keep her moving. Let's keep her moving. Yes, number 10. I'm gonna have to search that up later to understand the reference. Get out of here. Yeah. But there's others too, yeah. I mean, most of the cave noises in general are pretty creepy. I mean, some are certainly creepier than others, but like, you know, just in general. Do 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 do. Number 3 is eerie. You know what? How about this? We'll take a listen to some of the sounds later. How about that? Before we end the stream. More reaction content? We're gonna put it on a tier list. I do wonder if there's an actual thing like that, putting it out there. That'd be funny. Funny yet cool. All at the same time. And that's the best type of cool. When it's funny for all the right reasons. Funny, funny, fun. Oh, hey, Mr. Enderman. Boy, I gotta be careful here. It's like the high pitch of, it's like, I don't know, I can't mimic it too well. Do 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 do. Hola, linda. Hello? Hello? Housekeeping. There are always stuff to be tier listed. For example, someone ranking milk for no reason. Skim milk, 2% fat milk. What else is there? Almond milk? I've never tried almond milk. What type type of containers? Milk bags, milk jugs, milk cartons. I don't know. The world is a vastin'. The world is vast. I'll tell you that much. Ow. Dates milk is peak. Oh, like the brand. I don't even know what. God, I haven't been out shopping for groceries in a bit. I've only been drinking like coffee from a kopitiam. Coffee. Personally, I'm in terms of coffee, I'm personally a Americano fan, and I actually like Americano. I'm not trying to be like fake deep. It's mostly because of the fact like if I drink like a latte, it makes my stomach uncomfortable. I'm not lactose intolerant. It's just I don't know. It's just it's only when it's like in a latte, you know, or like a mocha, or like mochas, or like any extra stuff that's added. You know what I mean? I don't know why. Dates milk is nice. I'll take y'all's words for it. Oh, obsidian. I mean, we already have a nether portal, so it's okay. I just realized I didn't save my coordinates. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, this is our new life. New life. We could get over to there. I mean, I could smelt some iron, but I kinda don't want to. Kinda lazy in that regard. Any diamonds? Can I get some diamonds? Diamonds? No diamonds. You know what else is nice? I don't know. Someone think of something else that's nice. Chalky milk. Chocolate milk. That's pretty nice. Haven't had some in a while, actually. God damn it, I'm being lame. These days, all I ever think about is like, oh, how much protein is in this? How many grams of carbs or fats is in this? I've become lame. What happened to my beautiful, like, jubilated self of liking food for food? Now all I think about is the contents of protein because, you know, power building and I've become a husk of myself, of my former self. It's a sad reality to wake up to. Any other areas that I've explored yet? I'm literally 1 diamond away from oh, that's the deep dark. Ow, okay, damn, chill, cuz. Sorry, didn't mean to. Let's go then. Let's do this. You made me do this. I was flowing like the fry bread, stinging like the grease. I like that guy. I forgot what his username was on Instagram, but he makes great RDR2. Like he plays the role of an indigenous. He plays the role of a Native American in like Red Dead Redemption 2. It's like that's one of his like catchphrases. Let's go then. Let's do this. You made me do this. Another one is like the one I just mentioned. I was flowing like the fry bread, stinging like the grease. I want to see your house, Minecraft house. Alright, your wish is my command. If I can find it, well, I guess I'm digging up. You know what? This is a decent haul for now. We don't have to have a full set of diamond armor. We can always get it by the next stream. That's okay. God damn it, my shit broke. Crafting table, baby. Okay. Ooh. Killer. You know what? I kind of want to make armor, but I can't even say these nuts here, man. You know what? Maybe I might turn off the filter one of these days, just in case. But there are times where like my viewer, they were like some of the more not deranged viewers. That's mean. They're not deranged. They're just out of pocket. They'll say some stupid shit. I don't want that to show up on the chat, you know? Damn, music is so chill. I'm sleeping. It's nighttime too. Hey, man. If you gotta sleep, then sleep with the stream. I'll try my best not to be super loud. I'll try my best not to scream. I'll be sure to narrate some good bedtime stories, you know? Bedtime stories that I like. I don't remember any, but I could do a reading. You never know. And that's the beauty of life. I can just do this. Yeah, there we go. I'm alive. Oh, it's daytime. Where am I? Oh, I'm under the ice. God, the shaders made it look weird. Oh God, I'm gonna drown. Oh, bruh. Bruh. I was 1 block away. Oh, I'm stupid. Alright, anyways, let's try to find a way home. I need to get more coal, just in case. Flowing like the fry bread, stinging like the grease. Wouldn't be a good idea to sleep if Hero is playing horror. Yeah, good thing it's not horror then. I'm genuinely taking that break from horror games, man. You guys like watching me get scared. I don't like being scared. So there's a conflict of interest here. Very clear conflict of interest. Oh, sunken babadaboopy. Is there something I can get here? Something I can get here. Oh God, I need air. Oh, thank you. Curse of binding. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my God. Oh, this is wandering villager. Wandering trader. Alright, let's just try to find our home. Finding our home. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Where is home? Where is home? Ba-da-bum. Where is home? I'm searching. I'm searching. I'm searching for home. And there it is. It's home. Alright. This is home. Still you want... Well, this is a tower that I've never finished. I might get back to it one day. I keep saying that, but I never do. This is my little farm. Alright. Why are you in there? God dang it. I forgot his name. Curtis. Why the freak are you in there? And then this is the docks. The Ire docks. This was made in 2024. I actually put down like dates and stuff like that, which is pretty nice. Got some nice boats out here, right? It's pretty nice. We got our little like dashboard or like signboard here. Built house for villagers. That's done. Make enchantment room. Not done. Terraform and build bigger farm. Finish. Establish independence. Built city hall and villager houses. And finish the Tower of Power. That probably is never gonna be finished. The Angry Dogs. Nice name choices. You should have seen what I originally named this my house. You know what I named it? It was a reference to the Noob Adventures. You know how like in the Noob Adventures there was one of the enemies. The character's name. All right. Whoever sees this in the future, that's the character's name. All right. The character's name was Gaylord Steambath, right? And he had a tower that he. Wait, no, it wasn't him. It was another character. It was another character, a side character that helped out the 3 main characters. And he had a tower. No, that's called the Tower of Power. What I named this? Goonington Manor. Yeah. No, it was Gaylord Steambath. God, this sounds so weird out of context. So that's what he would name his, that's what he named this place. And I wanted to make a reference to that because that's supposedly the Tower of Power, which is another land point in the, you know, the Angry Docks. Nice. Since Ire also means angry. Oh, I didn't know that. I genuinely didn't know that. I just randomly thought of it. And our little village here. Welcome to Senbon Village. We even have a Declaration of Independence in a book of sorts. There are 2 beds. That's the main hall. It's not nice. It's not too pretty, but it's mine. And I like it that way. You know? Senbon's greatest town hall. Indeed. And that's the orchard, the tree orchard right there. Not apple orchard. This is just for trees. The residential orchard. It was created on the 9th of January 2025. Yeah, so a lot of these things are actually quite old. I made sure to keep all of my Minecraft Forever World streams up, I'm pretty sure. But there were, like, in the very initial stages of this world, I was just playing it for the sake of it. And yeah. Okay, let's see here. It seems that you've been playing a while, I believe. Yeah, I mean, I've had this world for 2020 since 2024, but I really only have like played it for like streams and stuff, or like, yeah, that's about it. Like, it's just been stagnant for a lot. I have not built much at all. I'm not a builder, honestly. I always just speedrun a lot of the things, and this is the farm. As you can tell, it's pretty nice. I mean, I would automate it, but I don't know, it gets rid of the charm. It's been here for a long time. That's all I can really say. And in the previous stream for this world, I died in the Nether. I lost all my diamond stuff, which is why I essentially was trying to get back everything. And I mean, it was to some success, I feel. Overall. Yeah. God dang it, Parker, he's gooning. No, man, no. Damn, very unfortunate. Yeah, it do be like that. I mean, I think if I actually like really cared, you know what I mean, about this world. It's not that I don't care. It's more of just like, oh, I'm just like doing my own thing, you know, other life stuff, blah blah blah, other streams, other videos. Then did someone just transform into a zombie? God damn it, Kurt! What are you? Ah! I wasted a whole golden apple. Oh my god! Give me that enchanted shovel, man. Curtis, you goddamn idiot! You just had to get stuck in the farm, didn't you? L in the chat for Curtis. Oh, it's a zombie invasion thing, like the feature where like they spawn a bunch of zombies in. I have to make sure I don't hit you, Curtis. Dang idiot! Move, move! Curtis, L Kurt. And Hero was malting that time? Yeah. God damn it! I don't have a weakness potion, man. You're gonna die. Can you wear this helmet? Eh. You can. All right. We need a name tag. Do I have a name tag? Damn idiot. Oh yeah, this is the Declaration of Independence here. I'm not gonna read it out again because I did it like in the previous streams. I don't know unless I don't know. Name tag. Damn Curtis. Stinky poo poo head. Oh my god. Let's see. Where's the name tag? I can't see. Name tag! I feel like I've gotten a name tag before. If not, Kurt is actually screwed. That's like one of my only villagers. And it took me forever to get him from a previous... Well, how did Kurt not despawn though? Because he was a villager. I don't think villagers despawn once they have a home. Passive mob don't despawn, I suppose. Yeah. We don't have a name tag. You stinky idiot! I hate you. Yeah, take this hoe. Oh, of course you guys are here. Hello. Yo, mama. Yeah, what's up? Sorry I had to leave for a bit since life is an unrelenting endeavor. I understand. Don't worry. Don't worry, Crash. Welcome back to the safe space. Kurt, we have our friend Kurt here who decided to be an idiot and get killed and get infected. Goddamn Kurt. L cart. Ow. Fuck off, Phantoms. Stupid cart. No, I don't have a name tag for you, and I'm gonna and if I ever do another stream, I'm gonna have to go to a stupid ass village again. Oh. Why are you like this, man? Did you want? Ow! Why? Man, fuck you! Yeah. Don't feel good now, does it? Stinky. Now I gotta feed the sheep. Not you, damn Curtis. You put him on a boat. Oh. Right. Thank you. Thank you, Crash. All right. God damn it, more Phantoms.
Nothing ever goes right for the hero.
No, I'm not an actual hero. Started when an alien device did what? Fuck out of here. Who you think you is, huh? Who the fuck you think you is?
Come, meet your maker. You will die by my hand this night.
Come on. Your mama.
You are a fool to challenge me.
There we go. Oh my god, I should watch Ben 10 Ultimate Alien tonight. Thank you, Hero, for reminding me. Honestly, I was saying that because sometimes you would come into stream and be like, it's hero time. And I'd be like, oh yeah, it's hero time. So honestly, it was like, how do I say? It was like you were doing me a favor, and then now I'm doing you a favor type of thing. It's like a reciprocal sort of energy that we got going here. And I think it's pretty wholesome. Oh my god, my upper back. I did pull day. It is now 11 p.m. It is now 11 p.m. All right, let's just see what we. Yeah, no, let's haul. Let's check our haul for today. Before anything else, you know, we got some iron armor back. We gotta smelt some stuff. Cobble. Do. All right, there we go. Oh, has the stream been? How has the stream been anyway since I've been gone? Oh yeah, we got some new viewers. You know, some returning ones. You know, we're just vibing and chilling, to be honest. Like Steel, Poggers, and Cheese from earlier were keeping me company. And there was Omar on the portrait stream. That's some of the usual viewers. I've been growing. It's nice. You know, I've just been reminiscing, and honestly, this music is pretty nice, so it's honestly just been keeping me playing. Because if it wasn't here, I don't think I would have been like stimmed enough to just continue like playing for this long. I've just been big chilling. Okay, so we got essentially 3 stacks of iron. That's pretty neat. We got 20 diamonds. Well, initially 23. We got some gold as well, right? Pretty nice. Okay, put some carrots in here. Now what are we gonna do? We gotta put that there, that there. Can you let's organize our stuff. Stairs. Organize. The way I organize is really weird. At least that's what I'm thinking. Or the impression that I'm giving off right now. I don't know. Cobble goes here. Yes, that is the way. Deep slate goes here. Indeed. And yet, another day. My god, his organization. It's beyond comprehension! Indeed. Except for this. Except for this. We don't talk about that chest. Diamonds, we'll put here. Because why not? God forbid if I play modded, it would be... Actually, no, it would be organized considering that I would have like auto sorters and stuff like that. Let's see here. Put this here. Fine flash. Glass. I mean, can go here. Bartholomew the Third. No, I should give you something to eat. You hungry, boy? Have some meat. Unfortunate that we don't have another wolf here. Alright, let's see here. Before I wrap up the stream, alright? Tend to the farms. Do, 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 do. The next stream should be a continuation of Mouse PI, unless I get a different idea. Your world is so cute. I love it. Thanks, man. I mean, I honestly could have done better considering, whatchamacallit. It's been here since 2024, but then again, I never really tended to it much other than the streams. And, you know, as I mentioned earlier to Poggers and Steel, I'm not much of a builder. But I like to believe it has a little bit of charm to it, a little bit of hero charm. And I think that's all it really needs, because it is a forever world. I kind of have forever to do whatever I want with it. So if I ever decide to innovate on the building and blah, 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 then I think it'll be pretty good. I think it'll turn out all right. We got our fishing rod. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I don't know why this tree is here. Guess we gotta do some more cleaning up a little bit. All right, let's see here. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. It's more interesting for a world to have character than for a world to just look aesthetically pleasing. I agree. That's honestly what I'm going for. Because yeah, I could just search up whatever looks good on like Google Images and stuff like that. And I did think to do that initially. But for me, it's like, nah, this is my world. It has to scream hero. Even if it isn't as aesthetically pleasing as some would want it to be. But then again, it's still my world. So I don't really care what other folk would like think of it when it comes to like negativity and stuff like that. I mean, there is this unfinished building that I don't think I'll ever get to finishing, and that's the place where I fucking died. Stinky nether. Ugh, you make me shudder in my sleep. But yeah, overall I agree. Damn it, damn Curtis. Oh, you got a friend. How's it like having a friend, Kurt? Ow, okay, I'm sorry, man. All right, I don't have my helmet anymore because of you. Because of you. Kids, am I right? Gotta take care of them. Gotta take care of them. But sometimes you gotta. It really makes you rethink your life choices a little bit. Not in a bad way per se, but you know. I'm gonna craft this. I'm gonna craft a helmet in my inventory type shit. Woo. All for me to just restack it. All right. Got some iron. La 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 lava. Chicken. Get the feeling for real. Yeah, man. Alright, we got some. Why is this copper here? Why is what? Yeah, this works. No, raw iron. What is raw iron doing here? Oh my god. Okay, so I need to buy some birthday presents tomorrow. However, I'm gonna have you on in my pocket, so all the shop tenders will hear your beautiful voice. Aw. Well, it's my voice, but I wouldn't go so far as to say it's beautiful. But I'm glad you think that way. If anything, since we're in a birthday shop, I'll start saying happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Let's just wait for the stuff. I need to use the bathroom, man. I need the bathroom real bad, man. Like people be saying, hero, why do you go to the bathroom so much? That's not you, that's just me. And I'm just saying, I stay hydrated, you know. They don't call me the water whisperer for nothing. This has been honestly a pretty chill stream. I needed this. Hero just lost that. Okay. Not like that. Not like that. Officer, please. 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 I didn't mean it like that. Curtis! No!
You! What did you do to him? What did you do to Curtis? You're tonight's dinner. You are tonight's dinner! Don't you dare look away, you fool! Look at me! Look at me. I'm going to skin you alive. I'm going to skin him alive! No, he doesn't get off that easily. He does not get off that easily. You may be a sheep, but we are both animals. It is fair game, my friend. Get over here. We will embarrass you in front of your people. And you will understand the pain you have caused onto this very land.
Which one? God damn it, which one is it now? God fucking damn it. My life is a goddamn comedy. My life is a goddamn comedy. What the fuck are you doing there? You know, I'm skinning both of you. Both of you are getting eaten.
I love me a good lamb chop.
That's gonna be dinner. Now all of you take this as a lesson before I go deal with that. Who the hell you think you is? Hey, get down here right now. It's like that one meme. Get down from there.
That's it. 360.
Ow. Oh, I got an ominous bottle. Wait, I can customize my shield. Yay! I heard the chat. Build a burial for. No, Kurt. The fuck happened to Kurt? Kurt is gone. Oh God. Maybe Hero Skibbity told it.
Never say that ever again.
The front. They're unionizing.
An innocent died that day.
Bro, will there be raid? Look at these motherfuckers, man. Hold on. I got zoom, but look at these motherfuckers. Someone put that all right, we see the fit. All right, we see the fit, guys. We see the fit. All right. Boom, boom. It's like that one pic, and then put it like that pickle thing. Oh my God. We see the fit, guys. Jesus. All right, that's I gotta go deal with you. Or a farmer ad. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna have to deal with some ne'er-do-wells.
You're interrupting my grieving process. Get the fuck up.
Get on my roof.
There's 4 of you. Oh my God. I'm gonna push you off. I'm not even gonna. Bye-bye. Oh, you're still alive. Hold on, I'm a 360. 360. I nearly just died. Ow. Oh. Let me just eat. Hand over the line, Hero. Clip that. Where did that come from?
They came for my diamonds, man.
No, they came for Curtis. We got some war in this world now. The starting of some war. Where did the other guy go? I think he's dead. I got some arrows in me, and I have their banner on my shield as a deterrent. I'm gonna eat their This is Curtis right here. You know what? Before I end the stream, we're gonna make a burial site. This music's not helping with how sad the scene is, but whatever. We're gonna make a burial site for good old Curtis. They're just chilling up there waiting to jump on you. They're just aura farming, man. I think, you know, I think Curtis would have enjoyed a burial by the sea. You know, I remember, you know, the first trade I ever did with him. Calm down, Hero. Calm down. All right, I just gotta bury his dead ass body, aka this. No, I'm not supposed to laugh. Okay. All right, we'll just do this. All right. I'm pretty sure we have the chest from earlier. All right, we need a sign too. Give me a sign. We gotta put I'm gonna put some cobble. He was like father to me. Ah! We'll use some cobble deeps, like, why not? Okay. Here lies Kurt. Put that right there. No, that's not. That's our dinner. All right.
He was like father to me. Fly high, king. Fly high. Rest in peace, Curtis. Oh, Curtis. Oh. Ah. Ah. but still, Curtis is a dumbass. Why would you read the sheep? I'll fucking know it. All right, y'all. Can we have a moment of silence for Curtis? Just a moment of silence. I'm not Christian, by the way. I don't know if this is correct. All right. Now, I'm gonna take the stand now. All right. I'm gonna take the stand. There's no one here, but you know, maybe a creeper will show up and blow up my ass or some shit. Curtis. All right, I forgot flower. Right, you're right. Before I take the stand. Bouquet of flowers. You're right. Before I make a sob story. Before I make a sob story, right? I'm laughing too hard. I'm glad you found my pain. Absolutely hilarious. All right, we got some lilacs. Yeah, lilacs. I don't want a tree to grow. This is not adventure time. Or is it? We only have lilacs. Do we really not have any other flower? Damn. Wow. Okay then. Yeah, we'll surround him with what he liked most. Some good old mutton. Not this mutton though. I'm gonna cook this shit. Yeah. Oh, we eating good tonight. Hold on. Just hold on. I need a moment to compose myself. I'm digging up his burial. You deserve some sugar canes in heaven, man, for how sweet you were. You were beautiful. Well, I wouldn't say beautiful, but you were certainly a thing. I promised myself I wouldn't cry. He's dead. The moniker has something expensive. I promised myself I wouldn't cry. I will take the stand now. This is a terrible looking stand, but this is what we got. I'm not putting in that much effort coming up. What the fuck are you doing? Oh my god, we see the fit, bro. Really? Really? Yeah, whatever. Now go around. Oh my god, aura farmers everywhere. Anyways. Curtis was something else, you know? He wasn't a zombie. He wasn't a villager. He was a zombie villager. And a great one at that. Sure, you know, sometimes well, all the time he would just run into the pen like a dumbass. Like, I sometimes question whether or not he actually had a brain or not, but Curtis, I'm sorry. This music is not doing us any good. Anyways, all right, that's the burial for Curtis. What fit? That's pure calcium. I mean, he's still aura farming though. That's true though. Get your calcium in. All right. Yeah, rest in. I didn't even put Curtis. I just put rest in peace. I just put rest in peace. Oh my god. Oh my god. Never ask if I do funerals, guys. All right. Rest in peace, Curtis. Wait. The Curtis villager. His last name is Villager. I don't give a fuck. 11th of May, 2026. Curtis the First was here. Actually, yeah, let's name him that. Curtis the First. Rest in peace. Fly high, King. Fly high. Hero, undertaking in your job.
Why do you think I never pursued it? Flying down, gang. Yo, not my boy Curtis. Granted, he did kind of bring it upon himself. Actually, I'm getting, yeah, let's run around for a bit. Let's eat that lamb. Oh my god. Actually, damage me. Pause. But I need to be damaged. Ooh. Of course, the one time I actually want to receive damage, you don't do damage, and I don't have to wait. Please. Ooh. Fuck sakes. Just hit me, bro. Are you dead ass? Are you dead ass right now? I accidentally left. There we go. Come on. Just hit me. Oh my god, thank you. Yes, hit me. Hit me good. I'm gonna eat up that lamb. All right, now we can put back on armor. All right, come, we shall eat some good food. Nom. Why is every mob farming? I don't know, man. I don't know why. I don't know how. And now they won't leave. Yeah, I'm just gonna take. I can't even sleep actually. I have to take them down here.
Come, meet your maker.
Oh god damn it! How did I miss? Ow! Ow! I'm gonna eat the mutton. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Hiya! All right. God damn. Well, that's another piece of lore added to my forever world. I'll look back at this fondly. Alright, damn, go to sleep. Oh god. Time to go to sleep. Alright, y'all. I think that was actually pretty funny. That was a nice turn of events, right? Pretty funny. Okay. I think that should be enough for today's stream. It's almost 3 hours. And it's actually starting to get pretty late for where I'm living. Malaysia. Alright, y'all. Thank you so much. Wait, hurting yourself isn't gonna help you grieve, sir. What do you mean? Your assumptions are harmful. Anyways, but thank you, every last one of you, for stopping by and joining the stream. It, of course, means so much to me. Every day we're getting closer and closer to 800 subscribers. And from there, we're just gonna keep on going, man. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, my name's Hero, and I will see you all in the next stream. Peace.